Come on. Come on. The street cleaner is passing. Come on. Come outside before the coffee goes cold. 72 hours later. Come on. I think that bird had its coffee. Yeah. Come on. Outside. I'm not going to hold the door open. Alright, so she is back inside. I think it's a little bit too noisy for her. Somebody just finished cutting their grass. The street cleaner was going by and it was a little bit too noisy. Yeah. Even for me. I'm like, I get it. You know, I want to have coffee just with the birds and you guys, not with people cutting the grass. And the street cleaner, it's just, they're loud. You know, I'm not awake yet. Oh, so I'm having a more cup of coffee or tea. Cheers. Here's to a wonderful day. That's good. Oh, yeah, so I woke up and Lois always comes on my bed when I wake up for some lovings. So that's a great way to start her morning, it really is. And then coffee, followed by coffee, yeah. And then I just, you know, checked, I think I checked Instagram first. I had messages on there because I had, oh, there she is, yeah, she's popping her head off. I had a message, a notification, that's what it was, so that's how I knew I had a message, which doesn't always happen for every message I get, but once in a while the notification will pop up, hey, so-and-so wants to send you a message, and I go check it out, and yeah, it's, let me see if she wants to come out. Alright, she's outside for how long? Nobody knows. Yeah, so I will get messages, Instagram, email, and even last night going through some of my emails, a lot of times I have to go through the junk folder, and a lot of them are junk, but once in a while I do find one that shouldn't be in my junk, so I always like check my junk folder just in case. But like Instagram, I got a post and it's like, oh, your profile, you know, caught her eye, and it's like, did you just copy and paste that? Because this was an art, you know, page contacting me to, like, you know, collaborate with them, and I'm like, have you looked at my Instagram page? No, she wants to go back inside. Yo. Yeah, okay, she's back inside. But yeah, they have, like, they sell art supplies, and they would send me some stuff, and I would have to, like, you know, make a post on Instagram, which, you know, I don't mind, but the thing is, I don't think you looked at my Instagram page. No, I'm not an art person. Yeah, like, that's what I mean. It's like they see a profile and they don't even look, you know, click on it. You know, maybe they see like one or two posts on their page, but they don't click on it to see all your pictures and like everything that you've posted, you know, to get a vibe of who you are and what you like, you know. And it's like, if you scroll through my Instagram post, you know, no, I'm not an art person. I don't color, I don't paint, you know, I don't do that stuff. But, you know, hey, but if you have coffee, you know, sure, a book, you know, like anything to do with cooking or baking, you know, because that's the stuff I post. Sure, but I don't, like, you know, and then I'll get stuff for Lois, and it will be like outfits, and it just, I think it gets to a point where it gets frustrating, and I just delete them, you know, and because it's like, they're like outfits, they're like bandanas, they're collars, and And it's like, and I do post pictures of Lois, but in those pictures, she doesn't have a collar on. Do you know why? Because she would murder me in my sleep if I did that, okay? She don't like that stuff, and I'm not going to put her through that torture, you know, to put her in something, to take a picture, and, you know, knowing that she doesn't like it. Like, you know, it's just, I just wish that, like, companies would, if they want to contact me, great, but make sure you have the right product if you want to work with me. That's all I'm saying. You know, and make sure that you know, and you check to see where I'm located, that I'm located in Canada, because a lot of times I, through my email, I will get, you know, products, and there'll be like an Amazon link, but then but as soon as I click on it, it tries to take me to the American site, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to switch over, because then I gotta switch back, and it's always confusing how to do that. I usually figure it out. It usually takes a few minutes, but I have to switch back, and it's just annoying. And you know, if they don't ship to Canada, I even have it on my YouTube, you know, profile page, you know, and the Canadian flag is right there. Like when you go to the about, the Canadian flag is right there. Like, I'm Canadian, eh? You know, like, and I even put in the description, like, of the about, you know, here's my email if you want to collaborate, but just keep in mind, I live in Canada, so make sure you ship internationally. But not everybody's going to do that, right? Not going to do that research. Yeah, so I don't know. I usually will, like, email them and say, oh, hey, I live in Canada, do ship internationally. And one time I did that, and they did. So that's why usually I will email them to see, just make sure if they do ship, just to let them know, you know, hey, I'm in Canada, you know, do you ship here, you know? And one company, I did, yeah, the one that I did the lights for, which are not up right now because I put them in the shed, because I'm kind of paranoid that if I leave them up overnight, somebody will steal them. But they're, like, you know, in the shed, they're kept safe. Yeah, unless I come out, and I'm out here with them on, enjoying a nice evening outside. So that's why, if you notice my videos, the lights aren't on the fence, the string of lights, they're not on the fence. That's why, because we're not fenced in, so anybody can walk in and take them. So it's like, you know, kind of paranoid that that's what's going to happen, and I don't want that to happen, so they're in the shed. But that company, when I emailed them, and they obviously they emailed to Canada, so I mean, they shipped to Canada. But then those other people, where there's like other emails I get back to, I'll get back to, and I'll be like, oh hey, you know, I'm in Canada, do you ship? And ghost town, nothing. Like, okay, I guess you don't ship to Canada, yeah. And then I get emails that want me to put my money up front. Yeah. And it's like, heck no. And I don't care if it's through Amazon. That is a heck no. That is a red flag. No, I'm not putting up my own money. And they say they will reimburse you. No. If you want me to work with you, you send me the product. And I don't put up any money. Like, no. And then there was one company that was like, yeah, and then, you know, then you leave a review and you get a free product. And it's like, no, you know, because you're just after good reviews, you know. Like, I would love to, I do love collaborating with companies, you know, but I'm not going to pay for the money, especially up front. One time it was a fan, and it was a $180 fan, and it's like, I don't have $180 in the back of my pocket, okay? I checked. It's not there. It's not in the piggy bank, you know. It's like, that is a lot of money to put up front, and then they say, yeah, okay, we will reimburse you. You just take a screenshot of the proof of purchase. And I'm like, you know what, that's great. Even if you do, I don't want to do that, you know, because I shouldn't have to put up my own money for me to, like, test a product and give you my reviews. And my reviews are always going to be 100% authentic and real. And, you know, if it's worth buying, you go buy it. If not, don't bother, you know, because I'm not going to, you know, tell my subscribers, hey, look at this product, even when it's poop, you know. I'm not that person. I will give 100% real, honest review if it's worth buying, if it's not worth buying. You know, like those string lights, definitely worth buying. Those were amazing. They really lit up when the sun went down, and they stand up against all kinds of weather. you know, and it'll look great in a gazebo, patio, you know, like, yeah, when you're entertaining your friends, having a bonfire, a barbecue, you know. But it's just, yeah, I just delete those emails, you know, because I am not putting up my money up front. No. No. Red flag. Like, yeah, even if it's like a legit and they do reimburse your money, it's still, to me, it's a red flag. Yeah, there goes the street cleaner again. I'm still waiting for a coffee company to work with me. Come on. Or Loungefly, are you listening? You know, I wish. You really have to be a big influencer for Loungefly to work with you. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but come on, Loungefly, support the little people. Support the little channels, you know? Like, come on. Yeah. Oh. In my dreams. Yeah, if there's a coffee company, you know, like, come on, hook me up, let's go. Yeah, let's work together. Oh, and speaking of coffee, Tim Hortons. Okay, let's talk Tim Hortons. Love-hate relationship with you sometimes. When did they get rid of the 40-pack of Timbits? When did that happen? When? Like, did it just happen, or did it happen like a while ago? Because, like, we got Timbits the other day for the first time in a long time. And when we were looking on the app, because we wanted to see how much they were, and I was like, okay, there's 10-pack, 20-pack, 50-pack. What happened to the 40-pack? Yeah. Now, I don't know, because I don't remember if the 40-pack was around the same price. Okay, so the 10-pack is $10. You get 50. And that's what we got, because I figured if we all want Timbits, that's the way to go. Because if you got the, well, I was going to say 40-pack. If you got two 20-packs, which are $4.99, $5 each, you're still spending $10, but you get 10 less Timbits. So yeah, I get the 50-pack, so you get 10 more Timbits. Yeah, I realized that because 20 Timbits, if we all want Timbits, and who doesn't want a Timbit, especially to go with their cup of coffee, especially if it's like a chocolate glazed one, like, sign me up. 20 Timbits isn't going to last long with my hobbits, you know, my little vacuum cleaners, you know, like, it's like poof, gone. And but like 40 would have been pretty good, 40, but then it's like, I'm like, where'd the 40-pack go? Like, what happened? Yeah, so we got the 50-pack. Yep. Yeah, that way everybody got Timbits. Yeah. But it was just like, I realized that. I'm like, when did that happen? Like, I must have been recent. I don't know. Maybe it's been like that for a while. I just didn't notice because I haven't ordered them in a long time. I can't remember last time I ordered Timbits. So, and we also ordered the classic donuts, the blueberry one. Oh, that one's really good. I think it's blueberry glaze. Oh, that one is really good. That's my favorite. The Dutchie is good too, but for some reason it was really small, and I noticed another thing, Tim Hortons, these donuts are 20 cents more than your everyday Tim Hortons donuts. Ain't that a kick in the pants? Like, that's very, very sneaky, you know, very sneaky. You're charging 20 cents extra just because it's a classic retro donut that's only going to be here for a limited time. Yeah, and you're charging 20 cents. It's a ripoff. And the Dutchie wasn't even worth it because it was so small. It was really small. And it's like, you know, I don't know if it was just that one or if they're all that size, but I just found it to be too small for that price. Like, yeah, but crazy. Yeah, Tim Hortons, you got some explaining to do. Honestly, you really do. Oh. All right, guess who's back outside? might stay out longer this time. She was outside. We were outside last night, and we were having a nice time until I started getting attacked by mosquitoes. Got a good one right here on my arm. Oh, right there. There it is. Yeah, right there. And I think one on my shoulder. Yep, there it is. Two right there. I'm just really flammable, you know. I have yummy blood. Yeah. Dang mosquitoes always ruin outside time when you're able to enjoy it when it's not hot. Like right now, that's why I want to get out before it got too hot. Because right now it's not bad, but that could all change by the afternoon. Yeah. The weather's crazy. I'm watching you. And now she wants to go back. I need to buy a revolving door, honestly. Alright, what else is there? I haven't had a coffee chat with you guys for a while. Mother Nature hasn't been cooperating. Gypsy Rose. Oh my gosh, on my TikTok For You page. Gypsy Rose, Gypsy Rose, Gypsy Rose. I'm sure you guys all know who that is. I remember when that happened, when her and her so-called boyfriend unalived her mom. I remember hearing about that when that happened, and that is just, it's messed up, and it's still messed up. It is a messy web that we weave. Like, yeah, and it's just gonna get messier. So she got out of jail like what, a couple of months ago? I don't know. And I know people think she's should still be in jail, but she did her time. She did her time. That's the way I see it. She was in there for quite a few years. You know, she did her time. So the one thing I think that should have been included, it should have been, you know, like in a contract or whatever, like an agreement. She should have went to therapy. Like, it should have been ordered for her. You know, it should have been a court order for her to attend therapy sessions. You know, because everything that she went through, like her childhood was messed up. Her mother was messed up. Okay, her mother was just not right in the head. She wasn't, like, it's just mind-boggling. And yeah, I know people are manipulative, but who does that to their own kid, their own daughter? You know, fake her being sick, and you're actually making her more sick. You're doing harm to her. You know, honestly, if her mom kept going, Gypsy Rose probably would have been dead, you know, because there's only so much the body can take. And, you know, yeah. Even though I like you, kid, that wasn't the way to get out of the situation, obviously. But, yeah, it's just disgusting, I guess. Yeah. But I really think that should have been a court order that twice a week therapy, you know. Yeah, therapy. I mean, she never had a childhood, you know. And I think, you know, obviously it was a traumatic childhood, and yeah, she should work out your emotions, you know, go to therapy. Yeah. Okay, so I think when she was in jail, her and Ryan got married. Okay, and now they're getting divorced because she's with Ken. Okay, I guess her and Ken dated before Ryan. And it is so messed up. I don't know who makes these laws. Well, I guess men. I don't know. Okay, so she announced that she is pregnant. And my first thought, do we know who the father is? You know, because the dates, you know, are really close, you know, and the math isn't mathing, you know. So I guess wherever her state is, and if you are pregnant and you're getting a divorce, you can't get a divorce while you're pregnant, okay? And even though you're pregnant, and it might not be Ryan's, let's say if it's not Ryan's, okay? Wait, honestly, we don't know. It's obviously a 50-50 chance. Like, It's just that, like, the dates are really, like, you know, it's just where it's like, oh, that's kind of iffy, you know, when they decide to get divorced, you know, it's just like, are we sure, like, who the father is? Like, I'm just saying, you know, I don't know, so you can't get a divorce if you're pregnant, so they won't be divorced until, like, October. But even if the baby, say it's not his, Ryan's name has to go on the birth certificate, okay? And to get it taken off the birth certificate, they have to get a DNA test. That is just so messed up. Like, first of all, it doesn't matter if you're pregnant or not pregnant. You should be able to get a divorce. You know, like, that is, to me, that's just like, what? Like, are we serious? I guess it's just in some states. Not in Canada. No. But it's just, it's so messed up. Okay, Casey came out for a bit to ask me a question. Yeah, so it's just, it's a messed up law, like, you know, having, like, you have to wait until you're not pregnant to get divorced, you know, and then, like, you gotta jump through hoops, and, like, oh my gosh, yeah. And then she has, like, a Lifetime show, okay, people have been watching it, I'm not, but, you know, you can't help when I see a TikTok and kind of, you know, get a little bit, you know, yeah, what's going on, yeah, and it's just, it's so messed up, and then she goes live a lot, because you get money, and I think, didn't she say, like, you know, I could have sworn she said something like, oh, if I can get it for free, like, why pay for it, or something like that, you know, and she made a registry, a baby registry, okay, and it got cleaned out, and there were expensive baby poop on that, okay, the stroller was expensive. I think the stroller was like, oh, I want to say $900, like something like that. I'm not sure if I'm right, but it was like super expensive, like, and somebody bought that for her. It's like, and the thing that, like, you know, ticks me off is that you are asking, and what now? Okay. You are asking people, everyday, ordinary people, for money and to gift you stuff. When you are making money on TikTok, you're making money on YouTube, you're making more money on YouTube. I think somebody said on TikTok she makes like $200,000 a month, but she makes more on YouTube because YouTube pays more. And you also have a book coming out, and you're getting paid through this series on Lifetime. You are well set. You don't need to ask people for money. And you know, that is today's version of panhandling. Not standing on the street, you know, with a sign and a cup. Nope. Instead, behind your phone camera and the comfort of your own home. That is today's panhandling. Like, version. Like, yeah. And it's just, it's sickening. It's sickening, you know, it really is. And then it's like, you know, I don't like her. I know a lot of people don't like her. I don't like her, because I don't agree with that. You're asking everything, you know, like, and people clean off the list, you know, like, it's mind-boggling. Yeah, like, I like people because, like, you know, there are, you know, people who will do that for teachers and clear off the list. That I like because, you know, they're doing it for other people, you know, that I like. When there's a need, that I like, okay, that's nice. You are fulfilling a need. You are clearing off a teacher's supply list. I love that, you know, but yes, you need those items for when that baby comes. I feel sorry for that baby, but because, you know what, because I bet you that baby, because when she came out of jail, she went right onto social media, right on. She should have stayed off, but she went right on social media. That baby is gonna get exploited. That baby is gonna be on social media, which is wrong, which is 100% hands down wrong, and that should be against the law. That should be against the law, and it needs to be. That's what ticks me off probably the most, because you just know, that's what she will do, because she knows that's where the money is, and yeah. But like, she is. Yes, you need those, but you can take care of those needs yourself. There are other people that, like for teachers, that need supplies that they might not be able to fulfill that themselves, and they need help. And people will have a supply list, and that gets linked. I like that. That gets a 2 thumbs up for me. That's awesome. Helping other people out in need. But this, you're not helping. You're enabling her. You're making it worse. Like, don't give your hard work money to her. I am trying to have a coffee chat over here. What? Everybody has to be out working. Trying to have coffee in peace. Like, Jake. Like, one neighbor starts and then it's like a domino effect. The other neighbor starts,
They gotta have some kind of middleman. And that's where old Daniel comes in, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm walking here!
Anyway, this coffee chat's probably long enough. I'm going to take that as a hint to end the coffee chat, because it is getting loud and distracting. So thanks for having coffee with me and a good chat. It felt great. Plus it's starting to rain. It is dripping. I'm getting wet. So I will see you guys next fun video. Take care, be blessed, and have a wonderful day. Ta-ta for now. Bye.